God damn it, folks, listen up because this one's going to hit you right in the gut. Here we are at the end of 2025 and Bitcoin's hovering around 87,000 US dollars a coin. Yeah, that's 87,000 bucks for one damn Bitcoin. And people are still arguing if it's the new digital gold or just some elaborate gambling scam cooked up by the spooks at the Central Intelligence Agency. Holy hell. I've been in these markets longer than most of you have been alive, seen bubbles burst from .com to '08, and let me tell you, Bitcoin ain't just hype. It's the ultimate fuck you to the bankers when shit hits the fan in a war zone. Picture this. Borders slam shut. Banks freeze your accounts faster than a politician flips on taxes. You can't lug 10 bars of gold through airport security without getting cavity searched. But memorize 12 little words? Boom. You're walking across any line with $1 billion US worth of Bitcoin locked in your skull. That's power, folks. Real power. The little guy finally has over the system that's been screwing us for decades. But is it gold 2.0 or a Central Intelligence Agency honeypot? Strap in, because we're diving deep into this mess today. All right, let's set the stage on what's really going down with Bitcoin right now. As of December 30th, 2025, Bitcoin's trading in the mid to high 80s, dipped a bit from those 90s earlier this month, but hell, the market cap's still pushing 1.7 trillion US dollars. That's trillion with a T, bigger than most countries' economies. We've got institutions piling in like Strategy, hoovering up thousands more coins every week, companies adding it to treasuries left and right, and even whispers of sovereign funds dipping toes. But 2025's been a wild ride. Bitcoin didn't moon like the maxis screamed it would, lagged behind real gold, which hit record highs while we stuttered. Critics like that gold bug Peter Schiff are crowing about Bitcoin's, quote, slow death, saying it failed the digital gold test because it tanked with stocks during sell-offs, instead of shining like the safe haven it's supposed to be. Oh sure, trust the experts who missed every crash since the 70s. Back in the day, when Nixon slammed the gold window shut in '71, kicking us off the gold standard for good, fiat money became nothing but endless printing presses. The Fed's been doing quantitative easing. That's just fancy talk for cranking out dollars like confetti, ever since '08, devaluing your savings while Wall Street fat cats get bailouts. Gold bugs ran to physical bullion, stacking bars in safes. But guess what? In 2025, with wars raging, sanctions flying, and currencies crumbling in places like Russia and Iran, people turned to crypto for evasion. Russia rebuilt whole payment networks with Bitcoin and stables after the West froze their banks. Garantex got slapped, but they just pivoted to new exchanges, moving billions under the radar. Iran? Flocking to Bitcoin like it's oxygen in a hyperinflation hellhole. That's context, folks. Bitcoin ain't playing nice in the sandbox. It's the tool for when governments turn tyrannical and lock down your money. Now, let's break this shit down like I'm explaining it to my dumbass brother-in-law over cheap beer. Is Bitcoin really digital gold, or just high-tech casino chips from some Central Intelligence Agency black op? First off, the digital gold argument. Bitcoin's got that fixed supply. 21 million coins max, hard-coded, no more mining new ones like gold digs up thousands of tons yearly. In 2025 alone, over 3,000 tons of fresh gold hit the market, diluting the scarcity a bit, while Bitcoin's halving cycles make it rarer over time. It's portable as hell. That 12-word seed phrase? Folks, that's the killer app in war. You can't smuggle $1 billion in gold bars past checkpoints. They'll confiscate it faster than you can say, customs dog. But memorize 12 words from the Bitcoin Improvement Proposal 39 list. Witch, collapse, practice, feed, shame, open, despair, creek, road, again, ice, least, or whatever random crap your wallet spits out, and you're carrying a fortune in your head. Cross a hostile border? No problem. Flee a regime freezing assets? Done. Real stories from Ukraine, Venezuela, even Russians dodging sanctions. Bitcoin's been the lifeline, Borderless value transfer when fiat rails collapse. And volatility? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Swings wilder than my blood pressure during a Fed announcement. But that's because it's young. Gold took centuries to prove itself. Bitcoin's barely 16 years old. In crises this year, while stocks tanked on tariff threats or rate jitters, Bitcoin held up better than tech in spots, and institutions treated it like a hedge. Some even say Fed Chair Powell called it digital gold himself. If the head central banker admits it, you know the narrative's sticking. But hold on, the conspiracy crowd's got a point that makes you pause. Is this all a Central Intelligence Agency setup? Satoshi Nakamoto vanishes after dropping the white paper in '08, right as the financial crisis explodes? No one knows who he, she, or they are. Theories swirl. Group of cryptographers, maybe agency-linked, using SHA-256 from the National Security Agency. Tucker Carlson flat out said it's Central Intelligence Agency created to track dissidents or something. And yeah, the Central Intelligence Agency's deep in crypto projects now, per their own director. But come on, if the agency built it, why is it screwing their precious dollar hegemony? Bitcoin lets sanctioned countries like Russia evade swift freezes, move oil money undercover. That's anti-empire as hell. North Korea hacks exchanges for funds. Iran mines it for revenue. If it was a honeypot, it'd have backdoors galore. But Bitcoin's open source, audited to death. No central kill switch. I've lost shirts on bad trades betting on conspiracies before. Remember when everyone screamed the Fed rigged gold in the 90s? Turned out markets are just chaotic bastards. The Central Intelligence Agency theory's fun bar talk, but evidence? Zilch beyond shadows. More likely Satoshi was some libertarian genius pissed at the banking cartel post-08. Dig deeper though. Bitcoin's flaws as digital gold are glaring in 2025. It correlated with stocks during sell-offs, dropped when risk-off hit, while physical gold soared 70% or more. Silver exploded over 150%. Bitcoin? Down or flat in spots, underperforming treasuries even. Critics say the thesis cracked because no fundamental demand beyond speculation, no industrial use like gold in chips or jewelry. It's volatile as fuck, perfect for gamblers leveraging up on perpetuals, liquidating billions in flashes. But that's the silver lining, idiots. Dips are buying ops. When it crashed 30% from peaks this year on tariff scares, smart money loaded up. And in war scenarios? Gold's great if you're sitting pretty, but try moving it when airports shut or banks seize strategic assets. Bitcoin's 12 words let refugees escape with wealth intact. Real digital gold for the modern exile. What ifs abound. If hyperinflation hits US dollars from endless deficits, Bitcoin moons while gold's heavy to haul. If quantum cracks encryption? Both screwed, but Bitcoin community's already prepping post-quantum fixes. If full-blown World War III? Fiat systems collapse first. Bitcoin's decentralized network survives nukes better than centralized vaults. Hell, bury gold in your yard like my grandpa did in the Depression. Good luck digging it up when marauders come. But seed phrase in brain? You're golden, literally. Think historical. Back in World War II, Jews smuggled diamonds sewn in clothes to escape Nazis seizing gold. Today, memorize seeds. In Cyprus, 2013 bank bail-ins, people wished for Bitcoin. In Lebanon meltdown, crypto saved asses. 2025's geopolitical mess. Russia-Ukraine dragging, Middle East boiling, tariffs threatening globals, Bitcoin's shining as evasion tool. Not perfect hedge yet, but evolving. Anti-establishment to the core. No Fed printing more. No government seizing without keys. That's why Wall Street hates yet hugs it. ETFs poured billions this year, but volatility's their excuse to front-run us retail suckers. Sarcasm aside, the hypocrisy kills me. Media calls it gambling when suits leverage stocks to oblivion, but Bitcoin's transparent blockchain shows every move. Central Intelligence Agency plot? Nah. More like accidental genius flipping the bird to control freaks. I've ranted through crashes where I lost half my stack in margin calls. Learned hard. Hold your keys. Stack sats slow. Bitcoin's not perfect digital gold yet. Needs time to mature, less correlation to risk assets. But in war, sanctions, tyranny, it's the ultimate portable fortress. All right, you lazy bastards, here's the straight talk on what to do. Don't buy the conspiracy FUD. Bitcoin ain't no Central Intelligence Agency trap. It's your ticket to financial sovereignty in a world gone mad. Stack it now while it's dipping around 87,000. This end-of-year lull? Classic buy signal before 2026 rips higher on more adoption. Diversify some into gold if you're paranoid, but prioritize Bitcoin for the portability edge. Memorize that 12-word seed if you're in a hot zone. Practice border wallet tricks, patterns to recall without writing. Self-custody only, no exchanges holding your coins like that FTX clown show. If rates stay high, crushing stocks, Bitcoin decouples as inflation hedge. War escalates, price explodes on demand. But hedge your bets. Dollar cost average. Don't ape in all at once like the degens who got wrecked this year. This ain't gambling if you're long-term. It's betting against fiat's inevitable debasement. What the hell are you waiting for, folks? Governments are printing your wealth away while sanctioning half the planet. Arm yourself with Bitcoin before the next crisis locks you out. Hit the comments, tell me your take. Digital gold or spook scam? You holding through the volatility or paper handing the gold bugs? Let's hear it. And stack accordingly before the assholes in suits jack it to 200,000 next year.